crazy, isn't it, that any child ever goes hungry. It's crazy that any kid doesn't have enough to eat in the world, in the United States, in Howard County. In your congregations, where you work, even in your schools and right there in your neighborhoods. It is just crazy that any kid doesn't have enough to eat. I could have made a really, really fancy presentation. I could have had all kinds of morphing slides and pictures. I could have had stirring music that just would have moved your heart. But my guess is, knowing that kids in your neighborhood are hungry, your heart is already moved. I could have filled this wall with all kinds of fancy statistics and all kinds of data. I could have filled this wall going all the way around to the bar with all the really good social services that Howard County has. But the one statistic you need to know, 1 in 4 children lives in poverty. 1 in 4. 1 out of every 4 children in the United States lives in poverty. They even have a new name for it. They call it food insecure. How crazy is that we say that children are food insecure? So I scratch my head and I wonder why? Why? I've been a hunger activist for about 5 years now, and I wonder why we allow this. Why does humankind allow this to happen? Why do we allow it? Why do I allow this to happen? We know we have enough resources globally. We have enough food so everybody can eat. We've proven that. But yet still, we let it happen. Kids go hungry. And then I had a thought. We need to reframe this. We need to think differently about how we're going to do this. In 1961, before a joint session of Congress, John F. Kennedy said, "We will put a man on the moon and bring them back safely within a decade." What a brave thing to say. What an audacious thing for him to say. But you know what? We did it. We have to have the courage, and we have to be brave and say the statement, no child goes hungry. No child on my street, in my school, in my neighborhood, or where I work will ever go to bed hungry. We have to have the courage to say it openly, and then we work together to make it happen. I invite you to partner with me. I'm a connector, a change maker, a consultant. I can work with you to make a difference in our community, one child at a time, one swim team at a time, one scout troop at a time. The congregation that I serve, the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Columbia, when we made that brave statement, we said no child connected to our congregation will go hungry. This is a hunger-free zone, not in our congregation. Then we took it a step further, and we partnered with our local elementary school, and we helped feed the kids on the weekend. We have provided over 600 meals so far to our local elementary school. What groups do you belong to? Think about it for a moment. Fill in the name in your head. What organizations or schools or troops or anything do you belong to? Fill the name in your head and say, no child at ever goes to bed hungry. Be brave. Partner with me. Become a participating sponsor. And together that we can make sure we can fix this so no kid ever goes hungry. Thank you.